welcome back
To see if you can choose the finest greens.
to Divinity, Original Sin. Alright, I think we might have a couple of quests that we could turn in here. This Legionnaire area. Just checking the log, and it seems like
A good day
this
to
one
you.
and this one, we might have some advancement. So rude. Whoa, 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 whoa.
So good to see you again, Source Hunter. I shall be very glad to share what information I can give you. By all means. My legionnaires, they all perished? How fate has treated them wantonly. And if it weren't for you, the archaeologist would surely have died as well. He has much to be thankful for. Were that I had. Churches have churchyards, and churchyards attract necromancers. So goes the sinister logic. We lost another 4 brave souls, but I'm so very happy for the 2 that did make it back. They've truly earned their ticket home. It's very sweet of you that you are trying to get these men a job. But I'm afraid they're not Legion material. Sure, they can tie a knot and blow a whistle like the best of them. But even with a sword in their hands, they wouldn't stand a chance against the undead. And I don't want any more blood on my hands.
Resistance boots. Well, that was another easy 3 grand EXP that we've already earned. We just didn't collect. So he said he was going to go to the Legion for treatment. Where did he go?
Attention! About face! To the barracks! March!
You, again. Do feel free to depart from Seal at your earliest convenience.
This guy.
Whom would you have the Legion arrest? The elf. What in the name of Ahu's arse should I arrest him for?
He wants us to kill Victoria.
It's true. He is a dangerous lunatic and needs to be incarcerated.
So, he wants you to kill that savage the mayor calls his daughter, does he? Hardly seems a crime to do so. But I guess I cannot allow assassinations to take place. I won't arrest him unless I have some actual evidence, though. Or did you think I'd simply take your word for fact? As I suspected.
All right. That guy's tired.
Those fools are embarrassed at Bridgestone. Get to shining recruits.
Sorry, sir.
Attention!
We might
About
be able to figure out. I mean, what do we whip back there? I'm a little. We could come back here. This is looking like a whole camp. Two guys with crossbows.
Rainfall.
I'm drenched.
That didn't drop the puddle where I wanted it at all.
It seems these thugs are angling for a fight.
In that case, I'd say we ought to oblige them. Spirits of water, show your strength!
I
What
feel
a
like I've just
deluge!
had a long bath in a cold lake.
Perfect. Wow. We got lucky there.
Submit to my chilly embrace!
Nowhere is safe from my arrows!
My victory!
One down.
Confound it!
A stitch in time, eh, friends?
Dynamic force! You are but kindling for my triumphant blaze!
Jeez.
The force of Maxos is within me!
Back on my feet.
Uh-oh.
The time of your death is at hand.
And we all made it without any death whatsoever. Lots of arrows. What's all this then?
Hail! One look at you, mighty paladin of the waves, and your destiny is clear. You were meant to swim the seas.
No, talking statues.
A tedious, eons-long job. A task more fit for a dog. For our only purpose within these stony confines is to guard the entrance to the cave you see on that cliffside.
Oh, there is a waypoint here.
We must prevent what lives within from escaping until due penance is done. But we long to move freely once more. But we are utterly trapped without our preferred elements to free us. Of course, of course. Do dolphins not frolic in the waves like rabbits through the field? Do crabs not waltz between the sea and shore at their leisure? And do you not possess the power to breathe the water of the sea as easily as you do the air?
Yeah, I'm not falling for your tricks, buddy.
Assuredly you do. I, mighty statue of the cliffs, to grant you the power. Now go, your highness of the tides, and test your new ability. Farewell, ruler of the deep. Don't forget to test out your new power. Swim deep, 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 and see how your lungs transform to gills. I swear it will work.
I think these talking statues are a bunch of, I would say evil genies, but genies have power. I'm not sure these guys even have power.
Bravest knight, a source hunter, nay. Tell me verily, would thee likest to knowest what the future holdeth for thy? Lo, I am stuck at false like a barnacle upon the hull of time. But while mine body is confined in a stone prison, mine visions runneth free. Would thee liketh to see the end of thine adventure, mortal?
The end of the adventure? Sure, let's find out.
Thee mightily shorteth. Knowing the truth might prove difficult for thine to handle.
I'm ready, let's see the future.
The hero has spoken it.
Of course. The end of the adventure is the credits. Uh-huh. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Bunny. Got it.
You, noble creature, you look like you could take to the sky at any moment. Listen closely, for I can grant you the ability to soar like a falcon.
I can see that you can talk, but can you actually grant the gift of flight?
As sure as the sea is green. But hold still. I must first weave my magic spell. Bippity, boppity, boo!
Mm-hmm.
There, the charm is complete. Go on, test your new powers. For your first flight, a steep ledge works as your best jumping off point.
I heard you told another man the same story.
Oh, I say so many things. Who can keep track of what fool acts on what? That man clearly didn't ask me to super-duper swear. But for you, my promise is the
Super
super-duperest.
duperist.
Goodbye, oh Lord of Wind. Don't forget, you'll fly highest and truest if you start with a running leap. The higher the cliff, the better.
You burn with the desire to free your spirit, as I burn with the longing to flee this encasement. Ah, curse! We four powerful beings all have been trapped here to seal the entrance of yonder cave. Until all of us are freed by our favored element, the cave remains impenetrable, and what lies within remains trapped, same as we.
So the talking statues, are they talking about the cave with the elements?
But talking is hardly the end of it. I also grant great fortune to those bold enough to address me. For you, I foresee great fame and renown. But first, you must prove your worthiness, your spiritual valor, by freeing yourself of all your worldly possessions. Burn them to ash, and watch your spirit soar.
Mm-hmm.
Ta-da, traveler. And don't forget, to find the true rewards of life, you must absolutely burn everything you own. Does this look like a face that would lie to you?
So these guys are weird. Fire. Maybe it's water. It definitely looks like some sort of poison, and this wind maybe. We met 4 talking statues, each of which claimed to have magical powers. And they were talking about a cave. Let's lock in this waypoint. I know I've got wands, but this adventurer staff is so good. I think I'm going to have to spend a point on two-handed. Yeah, at the very least, it increases the critical strike chance by 10%. And then it increases the multiplier. It's only going to affect us when we use our 3 attack, but the 3 attack is so good that it makes sense to buff it.
Oh, you're such a great listener. Intriguing, isn't it? A body washed ashore in the middle of a deserted beach. Who was he? What happened to him? Was he friend or foe? Your mind is bubbling with questions. Well, you are quite in luck. Yes, quite in luck. For I have a unique grasp, get it, on this situation indeed. My friends, if I had more of them, would call me Pincer. A pity there aren't more pals around, for mine is an upbeat, energetic, and optimistic character. If you ever feel like conversing over sunset or sunrise, you can find me here on this very beach, my home.
Okay.
Nothing old Pimps loves more than sharing stories, anecdotes, ideas, and opinions.
What do you know about these statues?
Oh, not so much. They've been here longer than I have by far. And if I listen closely, I can hear them talking to people sometimes. I wish I could get them to talk to me.
What do you know about this corpse?
No, what don't I know? I saw it all from start to finish, so ask away. His name I do not know, but I can tell you he was a very experienced pearl diver. But a few pearls a day wasn't enough. He wanted to be rich, better than the other divers in Sicil. Oh, I'm so glad you asked, for this is where the story grows extra juicy. He was talking to those watcher statues on top of the cliff. We'll grant you a wish, they said. I want to swim like a fish, he said. Ta-da! You can now breathe underwater, they said. So down, down, down he dived. I guess the wish was a bust. I know that for sure. Yesterday I was enjoying the mid-afternoon sun when I heard a strange gurgling. I looked toward shore and there it was, the body of the pearl diver. Leaving already? But I know plenty more, just ask. Come back. Oh, well, it was great meeting ya.
This is all just on continue.
Don't be a stranger, you're my best friend.
So maybe they do have power. I'm taking that they gave him the old, you want to be able to breathe like a fish? Okay, well, now you can't breathe on land type genie shenanigans.
Can you imagine risking life and limb for mere riches?
Every tadpole aspires to be a frog.
Every tadpole aspires to be a frog. Ambition is what drives the world.
No doubt. Any risk is worth the possibility of achieving one's dreams.
Oof, that sounds very romantic. Nope, he went with bold. Where are these guys? Well, at least they're not aggressive.
I'm over.
Hey, put that away. Quiet now, can't you see we've got company? Hello, stranger. What can I help you with?
Tell me about yourself.
I'm Dietmar, the leader of this little band of sailors. Say hi to the stranger, team.
Hello.
Greetings. Don't mind us, just a few mariners enjoying a little beach party. Yes, mighty fine weather for some fun in the sun. Isn't that right?
Such odd focus on particular words.
Mighty fine weather.
Fun in the sun. That's right. For the love of Pete, can you tone it down a little?
Exactly.
Sorry, boss. Yeah, that's right. Me and the boys like to celebrate a safe landing with some festivities on the beach. An old tradition, eh, crew?
Festive.
Though soon enough we'll be shipping out once more. You know what they say? You can take a sailor out of the brine, but you can't take the brine out of the sailor.
So, okay.
Brine!
Right. I don't know what that was, and I don't want to find out. What's this?
Excuse me, you're standing just exactly in my sun.
Who are you?
Me? Oh, I'm long retired now. Enjoying the sunshine is far preferable to gutting rabbits over silly stones, after all. But they say a sorcerer's work is never done, but I seem to have finished mine quite in time to enjoy my golden years.
+1 intelligence. Very tempting. Do you know anything about a source murder in Sicile?
Source murder? Sicile? Oh, I don't concern myself with such matters anymore. Channeling source is more hassle than it's worth, and Sicile's a fish-reeking backwater I've no interest in visiting.
So you're a sorcerer, eh?
Well, most certainly, though I haven't practiced in quite a few years. All the ferocity and fire of it just can't hold my interest the way a mellow afternoon on the beach can. You're giving me a strange sort of look, my friend. Is the heat getting to you?
You're a sorcerer and we're source hunters. Conclusions, we kill you. It should be our duty to end your life, but you just seem so harmless.
It should be our duty to end your wicked life, but you just seem so harmless.
Agreed. Abstain from sorcery and you'll have no problem with the likes of us.
Oh, source hunter, are you? Oh. Aren't source hunters supposed to be a bit, well, fierce and awe-inspiring? You look more like you'd like to settle down for a bit of sunbathing with yours truly. Help yourself then. It's a big beach. Go on then.
That intelligence is working its way up. That might be the place to stop. Let's check it. There's a little area over here, it seems like. Can we get there? No. That's decorative. Yep, I think we're done. We're almost leveled up again. We did manage to add 1 intellect to our bandage. So that's always good. I would love to upgrade this adventure staff. It might make sense to double back and buy the adventurer's bow for Dot here, but I'm not sure about that. It looks like they said something about a cave, but I don't know that I see a cave, unless they mean this cave that we came from, which seems unlikely. Or is it that cave? Is there a cave right there? No, this is just this cruise area. Just kind of checking, not seeing any kind of cave. So we'll have to figure that out in the next episode. We're all done for today, I believe. So thanks for hanging out. I do appreciate it. We're just going to have to go through and clean up as many quests as possible. Big chunks of experience for doing so. Actually, hold on. I wonder if we go back and talk to... That's a air one. If this is the water one, were you the one that convinced the guy?
One look at you, mighty paladin of the waves, and you're me? Well, I suppose it's possible that I told the tiniest fib to that eager little diver. But I swear, in your case, my word's as good as gold. Go on, try it out. Farewell, ruler of the deep. Don't forget to test out your new power. Swim deep, 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 and see how your lungs transform to gills. I swear it will work.
I can't tell how they're lying, but they're obviously lying. Okay. We'll see you next time.